Hello frequent flyers, thanks for tuning in into another Shanghai flight review. Today I'm currently on my way on a 2-hour drive from central New Jersey to New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, where I'm about to catch a 15 minutes long American Airlines flight to Ronald Reagan Airport in Washington D.C. So the sole purpose today is spending longer hour on a drive to the airport than my 15 minutes flight is because I can use the American Airlines Flagship Lounge at Terminal 8 of JFK with my One World status, while only paying $100 out of pocket for this economy class ticket. American Airlines' own elite cannot access the Flagship Lounge or the Admirals Club unless traveling on a premium transcon or international flight. However, as a Cathay Pacific Gold member, I have the status equivalent to One World Sapphire, which entitles me lounge access with one additional guest while holding a One World ticket with no restriction. After breezing through priority security, I walked into the Flagship Lounge holding a $100 economy class ticket to Washington D.C. I have been to the Flagship Lounge at JFK for a few times in the past, but today I decided to explore the hidden gem called the Flagship Bridge. Flagship Bridge is an extension of the main lounge after the Admirals Club was renovated as a part of the Flagship. It is located at an open-air bridge above the main terminal floor. While waiting for my dishes, I walked toward the more intimate dining room where you could also order a la carte dishes. Our flight today is American Airlines 2773, a Boeing 737 non-stop service to Washington Reagan. Immediately after, I walked into the main lounge area, which can be accessed by turning to the left at the reception desk. Flagship Lounge is undoubtedly my favorite business class lounge at JFK. This can be accessed with One World Sapphire and Emerald status, as well as international, business and first class boarding pass. The buffet selection in the Flagship Lounge has always been consistently excellent with a plethora of options of beverages. Upon my return, a Pellegrino and a glass of Chardonnay was served. From the a la carte menu, my companion and I ordered a Waldorf salad, kimchi beef tacos, and a sausage sandwich to share. My boarding gate today is in the other side of Terminal 8, which requires a walk through the underpass. I departed within 5 minutes until boarding. It will be essential for you to board as early as possible when flying American carriers because the overhead space is allegedly communal and they would unload your carry-on if you run out of overhead spaces. Once again, as a One World Sapphire, I can bring a guest with me to board immediately after first class. Once on board, I headed toward my pre-assigned seat 7 Alpha, first row of main cabin extra, which is regularly sold for $37, but if you are a Sapphire like me, you can choose it for free along with the guest. As you can see, the legroom in seat 7 Alpha is fairly limited, despite the $37 premium you will have to pay for this seat on this 1-hour flight. So if you're not like me, who is in rush to get off the plane, I would absolutely recommend you to choose one of the extra row seats, which costs the same while provides you double of the legroom.
Automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, grab the closest mask and pull down. The yellow cuff goes over your nose about like like so. And
American 2773, 1200, 13 runway 22 right, plus takeoff.
Number takeoff 2 right, American 2773.
American 2773, contact your departure, good day.
Clear departure, American 2773.
After taking off from runway 22 left, we headed into the Atlantic and flew down the shorelines of New Jersey before re-entering the continent at southern Delaware. There was no service performed on this 15-minute flight. Approaching into Ronald Reagan National Airport could be one of the most gorgeous views you could get within continental United States. Since we were landing from the north, our aircraft cruised 8,000 feet above District Columbia before turning around to intercept Visual River approach into runway 19. Visual River approach at Reagan Airport requires 3 significant turns along the terrain of the Potomac River to avoid entering the prohibited airspace of D.C.
American 2773, descend and maintain 6,000, then reduce to 210. American 2773, contact Washington Tower 1190.1. Today.
American 2773, moving in the river visual 1.
American 2773, Washington Tower, runway 19, 1210, clear land, traffic go home, depart prior arrival, start reducing back to final.
Hello, radar back, clear to land, 19 American.
After traversing our way through the Potomac, we have now landed at Ronald Reagan Airport after 16 minutes of flight time. throw back to all the experiences, I was able to access priority security, 2 pieces of free check-in luggage, the Flagship Lounge, priority boarding, and main cabin extra seating for this 1-hour flight with $100 out of pocket. This is perhaps the best value you could have without buying a bug price. And last but always, please leave your comment underneath and don't forget to subscribe without a fee.